What does the Deloitte Job Simulation look like, and how can you pass it? Let's get started. So before we get into the Deloitte Job Simulation, let's understand first what makes Deloitte the great firm it is now. Deloitte has a rich history spanning almost 180 years. Founded in 1945, Deloitte has grown to become one of the largest professional services firms in the world. In fact, it's part of the group called Big Four, alongside PwC, EY, and KPMG, and is the largest of the four when it comes to revenue and size. Deloitte had $65 billion in revenue with a global workforce of over 450,000 employees in over 700 locations across 150 countries and territories. They offer a wide range of services including consulting, audit, tax, and advisory services. Deloitte is known for its strong global presence and diverse client base, serving some of the world's most influential organizations. Their clients include investment banks like Morgan Stanley, to technology companies like Microsoft, to automotive companies like GM. But before you can land your dream job at Deloitte, you'll need to pass the recruitment process first. So what is the Deloitte Job Simulation? The Deloitte Job Simulation is the next step after you pass the Deloitte Immersive Online Assessment and before you attend the final stages. We have a video covering the Deloitte Immersive Online Assessment, and I'll add a link to the description below. It's normally given to interns or entry-level candidates. The Deloitte Job Simulation immerses you in a business project, mimicking life as a Deloitte analyst. The simulation is designed to assess the candidate's analytic thinking, problem-solving skills, communication abilities, and overall fit for a consulting role at Deloitte. It is a challenging but rewarding experience that provides candidates with valuable insight into the consulting industry.
Challenge accepted.
And Deloitte's approach to solving complex business problems. The assessment takes 40 minutes to complete and is conducted via automated HireVue video interview and has several different types of questions. Video response questions, written response questions, multiple choice numerical and verbal reasoning, and rank order situational judgment. Let's go over each type of question. Video response questions. In this section, you'll be asked to record video responses to questions or scenarios presented on screen. So there's no actual person on the screen who will be doing the interview. This is called the pre-recorded interview. These questions assess your ability to communicate clearly and effectively, as well as your confidence and presence. The good thing here is that you'll have practice time and you can review your practice recording before the actual recording. Some of the questions include, introduce yourself. What do you think about? Give me an example of. Here's an example of a specific question you may encounter. Introduce yourself to the team members and senior colleagues who you may not have had the opportunity to meet you yet. This is how some of our alumni who passed the job simulation reported what it looks like. On the screen, you will see the question and your video and the time allotted for you to finish the recording. Also, the remaining time. Some of our alumni also mentioned that certain questions are based on case studies, but this depends on the specific service line you applied for and how you would respond to the situations the case study presents. These questions may require a degree of technical knowledge, so it's important to be prepared for that aspect of the assessment. Overall, for this section, my tip for you, since you'll be doing a pre-recorded interview, is to practice speaking in front of a camera. Record yourself and check with a family member or friend how you looked in the recording. Do you look confident? Do you look nervous? So basically ask for their honest opinion. You will not know this yourself, so ask feedback from others. Written response questions. In this section, you'll need to type out written responses to questions or scenarios in the form of an email. Others reported that they found this section intriguing as it closely mirrors the work you'll be doing at Deloitte, giving you the perfect opportunity to showcase your genuine character to your assessors. These questions evaluate your written communication skills, critical thinking, and ability to articulate your ideas concisely. My tip for you to pass this section is to answer using the STAR method: situation, task, action, result, to provide clear and structured answers. We have a video covering this method, so I suggest you go over that, and I'll add a link in the description. Apart from this, practice business writing. There are a lot of sources, even here on YouTube, and take advantage of AI tools like grammar checking apps, or honestly, even ChatGPT, to check if your writing is well written. The next type is the multiple choice numerical and verbal reasoning. So if you've made it to this stage, this part may be familiar to you as it's somewhat close to the previous stage, which is the Deloitte Immersive Online Assessment. The only difference is the questions might be more difficult. My tip for you to pass this is to have a pen, paper, and calculator ready. Before you take the test, play brain training apps such as 𝗩𝗏𝗍𝗏, where you can practice calculations through math games. And check out our video about the Deloitte Immersive Online Assessment. The link is below, where we discuss some numerical question examples. The last type of question is the rank order situational judgment. So same with the multiple choice, numerical, and verbal reasoning, this type of question also appeared in the Deloitte Immersive Online Assessment. In this section, you will be given a question and you need to rank your answers from the most likely response, 1, to the least likely response, 5. The behavioral questions in this job simulation are closely linked to the other scenarios and test questions. For example, you might be asked to elaborate on a situation mentioned in a previous question, which is now further explored and expanded upon. While there is no definitive wrong answer in this section, my tip for you to pass this is to consider Deloitte's purpose and values when making decisions. Make sure you conduct thorough research. Understanding the qualities of successful consultants at Deloitte, as well as the company's values and business acumen, can help you make decisions when facing challenging choices. And again, in our Deloitte Immersive Online Assessment video, we gave some example questions there, so check that out. And if you're taking an assessment like the Deloitte Job Simulation, we'd love to help even more. If you comment below the name of the firm and the test you're taking, we'll share with you additional free resources. For example, if you comment Deloitte Job Simulation below, we'll send you some additional resources. And if you are 100% serious about becoming a management consultant at Deloitte or another amazing consulting firm, we would love to help you. Our team is made up of former consulting recruiters and interviewers who help applicants get and pass the interviews so they can land their consulting offer. To date, we have a 90% success rate. That means 9 out of 10 applicants who work with us land at least one offer, and we've helped over 800 people already land a consulting job. If you are serious about becoming a management consultant and want to hear how we can help you, click on the link below to book a call with our team to find out more. Booking this call could put you one step closer to landing your offer at Deloitte and other management consulting firms. But you don't have to take my word for it. Hear it from Lindsay. Lindsay had gone through this assessment as well and eventually landed an offer at Deloitte despite not knowing how to get her foot in the door and not having any casing experiences. We hope that was helpful. I'll see you in the next video.